What's up, you guys? Brian Johnson here, and I've got a new video today. We are going to do a Google Map tour of Spokane. We're going to look at Google Maps, and I'm going to show you where is downtown. I'm going to show you where the universities are, where the parks are. I'm going to show you where the movie theaters and where the malls are, and I'm going to show you some of the neighborhoods in Spokane and some of the houses you could expect to find. I'm a real estate broker with Windermere Valley, Liberty Lake, and if you're thinking of making any sort of a real estate move in this area, give me a call. My contact information is right below, and it's also in the description. So let's jump right into my computer and let's take a look. Here is Spokane on Google Maps. You can't quite see if I pull back a little bit. See this red line around? Here's the city boundary as it winds around here. Spokane Valley to the east over here is a separate city. It's not Spokane. It's Spokane Valley, separate city, separate police, separate everything. And then to the east of that over here, we have Liberty Lake. Here is the border to Idaho. And then just east of that, along the Spokane River, here is Coeur d'Alene, the city of Coeur d'Alene, and then obviously the lake. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful. That's about 40 minutes out of downtown Spokane, quick drive. Not a lot of good public transportation getting between the two, but there's probably a way. So here's the city of Spokane. So let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at downtown Spokane. I mean, downtown isn't really big, but it's one of those downtowns that I kind of joke around. It doesn't have everything that you want, but it has everything that you need. Movie theaters, mall. We have the river cuts right through downtown Spokane. That's really beautiful. Those are the waterfalls that we have. And then right down here, we also have this beautiful, beautiful park, Riverfront Park. It was made during the World's Fair in 1974. It's got these lawns. It's got places for concerts and festivals. It's right downtown. You walk to it, see all the bridges to access it. It's really a unique thing. If you're downtown, you're going to go there. And now here's downtown. Now we're facing directly south right here on this video. Now from downtown, the question is, where are the airports? The airport is just west of downtown. It's not a very big airport. I think we have 16 direct flights out of here. I don't think there's any international flights. It's kind of a thing that we're an international airport, but we don't have any international flights. But we have a nice little concourse, and it's maybe about a 12-minute drive out of downtown. And then just west of that, you've got Fairchild Air Force Base right here, and I doubt that that's an accurate picture from Google. Now, the next thing in Spokane is where are the colleges. First, Eastern Washington University is not in Spokane. It's down here in Cheney. And that's right, you can see right down here, just to the southwest of Spokane. But getting back in here into the city of Spokane, you've got Spokane Falls Community College. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Sorry, zoom in right here. Spokane Falls Community College is over here, about a 12-minute drive from downtown. And then Spokane Community College is just east of downtown, about the same, about 12 minutes, right here along the river. And then Whitworth University, let's pull back a little bit. Whitworth University is going to be north of downtown Spokane, and it's up here, probably about a 25-minute drive along Division, which is a really busy street. It's probably the busiest north-south, busiest street in Spokane. I think there's a saying that we have more fast food restaurants on Division than any other street in the U.S., and that's right along here. Spokane's sort of a north-south drive town, it seems like. I'm always going north and south in this town. Then you've got the University District, which is going to be down here, just off of downtown. You can see it right down here off of the river. University District, you've got Washington State University has a campus there. Eastern also has a campus there. There's the nursing school, medical school. I think it's University of Washington and Wazoo. I'm pretty sure it's the University of Washington. And then over here, right here, just a tad bit northeast of downtown Spokane, you have Gonzaga. And everybody knows Gonzaga because of the basketball team. It's probably everyone says the best college basketball team. If that's debatable, then put a comment down below. But here's Gonzaga, beautiful campus just off of downtown. Really kind of, it looks like a beautiful place to go to school, actually. So a little bit, there's two big malls in Spokane. There's a big one downtown, right off of Riverfront Park down here. And then we also have another mall, the Northtown Mall, just north of downtown, about a 10-minute drive maybe on this busy street just north of downtown. That's the Northtown Mall. The downtown mall is a little bit nicer. And then the Northtown Mall is, well, it has what you need, what you expect on a Spokane mall, really. They both have movie theaters. Preferably, I'd go downtown if I was going to see a movie because it's just a much nicer theater. There's a lot of parks in Spokane, but there's two extraordinary parks in Spokane. And the first one is Riverside State Park. It's 14,000 acres. So here's downtown Spokane, and all this bright green stuff up here is going to be Riverside State Park. And it's got, I think, 55 miles of trails, 1 mile of ADA accessible trails. You've got boating, fishing, whitewater kayaking. You've got 600 acres of off-road terrain. So let me show you guys some pictures of this. This is just some pictures right here off of Google because this is a Google Map tour. But it's a beautiful, beautiful park. It's huge. I mean, it's so close to downtown. It's even got this cool dam here. I'm sorry that's not a better picture. In a lot of these pictures of the bridges that are crossing the Spokane River, you see tons of that. But it's a beautiful park. A lot of horses also on this park, so you can bring horses. I think you can also, I'm sure you can go on horseback riding tours within the park, so that's pretty cool. And the off-road thing is just absolutely beautiful. Now, the other park that we have in Spokane is Manito Park. That's on the South Hill, just south of downtown. You can see it right down here. Let me zoom in a little bit here. That's Manito Park right here. And it's a 78-acre park. They opened it in 1904. A lot of gardens. Let's take a look at the gardens and what you'll see at this park. This is really cool. There's these Japanese gardens. There's a lot of this really, really neat stuff here. Let's just go through some of these pictures. Yeah, it's a fun place to take pictures. It's a fun place. They have weddings here. There's a beautiful duck pond with a path going around it. It's a really neat place to take your kids. It's a neat place just to go and just relax and hang out. Look at these pictures. This is really, really a neat park. And it's a neat park because it's in the city. I mean, it's just on the South Hill, just right off of downtown Spokane. Now, getting into the neighborhoods of Spokane. I'm not going to talk about all of the neighborhoods in Spokane. If you're looking at this video and you're thinking of moving to Spokane from out of the area, you're probably not going to be at the lowest end of the market. And that lowest end of the market you're going to see is over here in this area and right here in East Central. And so I'm not going to go over those right now. There's a lot of rentals in there. There's a lot of fixer-uppers in there. And there's a lot of homes in there. But again, I've got to keep this video somewhat short. So I'm going to go over the bigger neighborhoods in Spokane. Now, the first one that I want to go over, I would go Central, which is going to be right, call it this area right here, just east of Division. And you're going to find in Central, these are going to be your FHA houses, so your starter homes. You're going to find 3-4 bedroom homes here. You're going to find houses from anywhere from 800 square feet up to a couple thousand square feet. And I can tell you, it's kind of funny, but the bigger homes in this area that were built before World War I or World War II are definitely going to be Sears houses, like that right there maybe. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But a lot of houses back then were built from catalogs. They were shipped from Sears. So here's the houses that you'd find in this area. They're really there's some really cute houses, and these are your starter houses. So just west of Division here, this area, actually it's right over here, it's called Shadle. It's also going to be homes that you would find your FHA homes in, your starter homes. They're going to be 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom homes. Again, anywhere from just like 800 square feet up to maybe 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. There's always anomalies in all these neighborhoods where you have something out of the ordinary. You're going to find some houses on alleys. You're going to find off-street parking. Some places, houses you might just have on-street parking. You're going to find houses with basements, easy access to transportation and shopping in this area, just like that central area with a lot of shopping and easy access to transportation. So first-time buyers, you're definitely going to want to be looking in this area. Now, the next 4 neighborhoods I'm going to talk about are all going to be your move-up neighborhoods, your larger homes, your 3-4 bedroom homes. So the first one I want to talk about is Indian Trail. It's up here just north way north, not that much north, but you're talking about 30 minutes north of downtown Spokane. And up here, you're going to find there's still new construction. Actually, see that, all that dirt right there are all new homes now. But let's zoom in and look at some homes. You're going to find new construction. You're going to find homes that are built mostly within the last 20 years. There's going to, again, be some anomalies there. You're going to find there's going to be houses with incredible views up here. They're going to be way more expensive. But right now, you're going to find these are your move-up homes in your $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 range. And you're going to find just a lot of trees. You're going to find a lot of views in this area. And you're going to find parks and schools, but not a lot of great public transportation in this area. Now, the other area just east of that area, it's called 5 Mile. And 5 Mile's very similar to Indian Trail. Very similar type houses. You're going to find still new construction up here. A lot of this green that you see on this map is disappearing right now. All infill is going on like crazy up here on 5 Mile. There's no shopping up here. There's only 4 basic roads that get up here and one other access road. So it's kind of a quiet area. There's no liquor stores. There's no 7-Elevens right now. We have 2 schools. There's some churches. And you're going to find houses, beautiful $1 million houses with views of the city. You're going to find new construction. You're going to find 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom houses. These are a lot of the type of houses that you're going to find on 5 Mile. You're going to find some gorgeous, beautiful, big homes. And then you're going to find some newer construction homes that you might be able to get into. Maybe in that sub 400,000 right now, but not for very much longer because 5 Mile's going up like crazy. So next I'm going to go over Eagle Ridge. That's going to be south of downtown. So in this area right down here, let's go ahead and take a peek at Eagle Ridge. A lot like 5 Mile Indian Trail. You're going to see some brand new houses. They're infilling right now as we speak. Any empty lots are definitely getting constructed right now. It's just so crazy. This is going to be, again, your move-up neighborhood. Certainly you're going to find 3, 4, 5-bedroom homes with incredible views. You're going to be in that, in that second-time home market, so you're looking at your 500,000 plus homes in this area. And it's not going to be great public transportation to get downtown, but it's easy access to downtown. You're talking a quick 10-minute hop to downtown, or maybe a 15-minute drive over to the airport. And you can see these are some beautiful, beautiful, large homes. And Eagle Ridge is a really nice place to live. Now, the South Hill is a big neighborhood, and it's not exactly, it's going to be down here. So here's downtown. And so right here is going to be the South Hill. It is not a homogeneous neighborhood. You're going to find big, beautiful mansions from 100 years ago. You're going to find a split level home from 15 years ago. You're going to find 5-story homes. You're going to find all your tri-levels. You're going to find your very modern homes, golf course homes. So there's not just one kind of home that you're going to find up here on down here on the South Hill. You've got Manito Park, so we've already gone over that, but the houses around that, of course, are just going to be very, very desirable homes surrounding the park. If you've been in Seattle, I would compare the South Hill very much to Queen Anne. Those are the style houses you're going to see. Now, there's not quite as many houses there's a lot of houses with views, but Queen Anne is extraordinary views of downtown. But here on the South Hill, of course, in this area, you're going to see your houses with your views of downtown. And then along here, you're going to find houses with incredible views, looking towards the west, a little bit southwest. Let's take a look at some of the houses up on the South Hill, and I'll give you some examples, but this by no means is an exhaustive list at all of the South Hill. So here's some of those view houses that are looking towards the west, from the South Hill towards the west. And you're going to see some houses. Let's just take a look. You're going to find some gorgeous, beautiful, large homes, and you're going to find very much a lot of trees on the South Hill. So that's another thing. And like 5 Mile and Indian Trail, you're not going to see a lot of trees. I mean, it's in treed areas surrounding it, but you just have more trees. It's just a more long established neighborhood on the South Hill, so you're going to just have a lot more trees. That's my Google Map tour of Spokane. I hope you enjoyed it. Reach out if you want to make that real estate move in Spokane, and give me a call, send me a text, shoot me a message. I'd love to talk to you. Thanks again.